Hey everybody, Sarah here. So I was gonna wait until tomorrow to make a video. Um, well, I might still make a video tomorrow, but I wanted to make this before the event. You're probably thinking, what event? Hang on. Yeah, before the actual thing I want them to talk about happens. I thought I'm gonna make a video before that. And I might make a video tomorrow as well. Um, so tomorrow, I mean, I don't know about Australia. I say tomorrow, literally today now, but is the last episode, I say episode, last episodes of um, Neighbours. Don't know why, I was going to say um, Grey's Anatomy for some reason. I don't know why. Um, Probably because I read something earlier, somebody that used to be in Neighbours was going into Grey's Anatomy, or Station 19, or one or the other. Yeah, so it's the last episode, maybe it's the last episode in Australia, but the last two episodes here. Because I know it's on at quarter to um quarter to two normal time, and then 9 o'clock, quarter to two and 9 o'clock. Yeah. So we've definitely got two episodes tomorrow. Um, so it's kind of weird because I think for years everybody's been like, can we get Scott and Charlene back? There's mentions of Scott and Charlene, but can we get Scott and Charlene back? And obviously Jason Donovan was busy, Kylie was busy. Um, yeah, and it was like, that's never going to happen. And then obviously there was the news that Neighbours was finishing, and I was like, can they get them back? And then when they said they were coming back, I'm like, oh my god, they are actually coming back. So I'm excited tomorrow. I don't think I ever watched Neighbours right from the start, because I mean, it started in 80. Well, I didn't watch it right from the start because it started before I was born. And obviously, I didn't see like the wedding, and pretty much I didn't see Scott and Charlene's, Candy and Jason's episode, um, because I was like 1 years old. I didn't see them at the time, but there was obviously like they don't do it now. Well, at least I haven't found it anywhere yet. But they used to put the old episodes on TV. I remember coming from school for lunch, and it was literally on whatever channel it was on. So I was watching it then rather than when it originally aired. Um, but like now, I can actually watch a episode with Scott and Charlene that's actually being broadcast. I'm watching it as it's being broadcast. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, so I'm excited about that. But then I think it's kind of like, even when I was watching Neighbours earlier, like today's episode, I was like, oh yeah, it's on tomorrow. But now I think it's like hit me that this time tomorrow, that's it. I'm not. It's gonna be weird, like in the week when I put. Well, I normally put either watch the recording of it or put Channel 5 on to watch Neighbours. It's gonna be weird. I don't even know what's on instead of it. But I know it's gonna be weird. Um, what I'm doing here. Um, okay, I don't know if Home and Away is finished for the summer, but isn't it not even on? I mean, 6 o'clock. It's Cash in the Attic, and I'm pretty sure it was like, I don't know if it was half a 6 to half 6 was Neighbours or Home and Away. Well, between 6 and 7 it was Home and Away and Neighbours, but I can't remember which way around. But um, at that time they haven't got Neighbours on. Well, obviously they haven't got Neighbours on. Obviously. Uh, Home and Away on. They haven't got that on. No, Home and Away is on at 1:45. Yeah, thanks, Channel 5. You get ready. You want your British programmes, and then you blooming put Home and Away on instead of Neighbours. I'm pretty sure Home and Away gets less viewers than Neighbours, but oh, yeah. So what was I saying before I went on that rant? Um, yeah. So like next week it's gonna be weird. Oh, I'm gonna be putting it on, forgetting about it not being on anymore, and I'll be like, oh really? Um, yeah. But like I said, I think it's kind of like hit me that tomorrow is like the, and that's the other thing is with Holby City. I watched Holby City every Tuesday, and obviously when it was finished, I thought this is going to be weird. And not only that, but when it did finish, I was like, oh, next Tuesday I'm going to be putting that channel on, thinking it's going to be on. I think the fact it was only on weekly anyway kind of helped because it wasn't like I don't know, but the fact it was on weekly, so like as it came up to the Tuesday, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's not on anymore. Neighbour's been on well Monday to Friday, so it was like a daily thing pretty much, or a weekday thing anyway. I think that's gonna make it a bit harder to like get used to. Um, yeah, so obviously there's been quite a few people come back so far. There's been um Shane. There's been um oh my gosh, I can't even think. Shane. Um, Roxy and Kyle come back, but I mean Roxy and Kyle they haven't long gone. If you know what I mean. Whereas Shane was like years ago. Um, oh my god, who else? I can't think of his character's name, but I think Daniel McPherson was the actor. I know he was in Strike Back. He turned up the other day, briefly. You had like Paul's kids on Skype. Um, oh my gosh, I can't even. I've been watching it and I cannot even think. Um, Izzy. Um, oh my god, not Scott Charlene. Colin Susan's son Mal. Um, who else is there? I can't even think who else there is now. Harold. What? How did I forget Harold? Um, yeah, so those are the ones that come back. There's a few others I think, but I know I've completely forgot them. Um, and apparently, well, we know Scott and Charlene are back. Um, and Donna, Margot Robbie. I mean, Margot Robbie. Um, and I haven't seen any footage. I think I have seen footage of brief footage of Margot Robbie as Donna. Um, in the last episode or two, but the last episode or two coming up. I mean, not the last episode or two. Um, and I have heard, but I'm not sure how or what way. Um, there's a few others coming back. There's well, so I've heard. Natalie Imbruglia, Holly Valance, which is Paige is the other one. Paige was the other person that's come back as well. I only remembered because when I said Holly Valance, Paige is played by Olympia Valance. So yeah, so Natalie Imbruglia, Holly Valance, oh my god, I think what's his name's back. Lucas Fitzgerald, which kind of annoys me because I preferred his brother. Um, Daniel Fitzgerald. I completely forgot his name in the Vogue one. But it's confusing because he played Lucas Fitzgerald's brother, but the person that played Daniel Fitzgerald, if that was his name, is Brett Tucker, who played Lucas Ripley in Station 19. So I've got Lucas in my head when I know it's not Lucas Fitzgerald. It's Daniel Fitzgerald, but Lucas Fitzgerald's the one coming back. Oh my god, who are the others? I've pretty sure. Do you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna Google it because I know I'm gonna miss. Who is coming? The name is finale. Right. It says full celebrity list. So Guy Pearce, that's another one I forgot. 33 stars in total set to return, or at least that's the number revealed so far. Right, so we got Kylie Minogue, Jason Donovan. Oh, hang on. Kylie Minogue was Charlene Mitchell. Although technically she's Charlene Robinson now. And she has been for the past 30 something years. Jason Donovan, Scott Robinson. Oh, Jason, did I say Jason Donovan or Jason Robinson? Jason Donovan and Scott Robinson. Guy Pearce, Mike Young. Ian Smith, Harold Bishop, yeah. Anne Charleston as Madge Bishop, in brackets as a ghost. I mean, she'd have to be really because she died. I mean, the character died. Peter O'Brien, Shane Ramsey is back. Mark Little is Joe Mangle. He was back in like a video call. Paul Keane, Des Clark. He's probably coming back in person because he normally does. Jesse Spencer, Billy Kennedy. He he's the one that's in like Chicago Fire, and he was in House. I don't know what else he's been in besides Neighbours. And those two things I just said. Jenny McPherson, Joe Samuels, that's who I was on about. We did it the other day. Holly Valance, Felicity Scully, that's in Brulia Beth Brennan. Benjamin McNear, Malk Kennedy, that's what I said. Melissa Bell, Lucy Robinson. She's not really returning because she's been back and forth anyway, so it's not like as an actual like returning just for the finale kind of thing. Leslie Baker, Angie Rebecca. She has been back, yeah, like recently. So I don't know if she's actually in it tomorrow. Margot Robbie, Donna Friedman, Natalie Bessenthwaite, so how you pronounce that name, Izzy Hoyland. So, like I said, I see a brief clip of Margot Robbie as Donna. Izzy, she's been back. Carla Bonner, Steph Scully. I haven't seen her back in yet, so she must be in the last episode or two. Delta Goodrem, Nina Tucker. I remember watching her when she was in it originally before she became a singer. And I mean, I was going to say, who knew how big she was going to be? I mean, even Kylie, Jason, um, Chris Milligan, Kyle Cannon, yeah, he's come back. Pippa Black, Al Robertson, she was on the Zoom call. Scott Major, Lucas Fitzgerald. You must be coming back in the next episode too. Callum Rebecca, played by Morgan Baker. He must be coming back in the next episode or two. Andrew Robinson, played by Jordan Patrick Smith. He was in the Zoom call. Kim Valentine, who plays Libby Kennedy. So all the Kennedy kids are back. Olympia Valance, Paige Smith. I don't know if she's married, but it's Paige Brennan if she's married. Jason. I've got Jason in the head now. James Mason. That's why I said Jason, because I saw the J in Mason. James Mason, Chris Pappas. He came back. I said Paige is back. Yeah. Ellie Conway, played by Jodie Gordon. She's been back. Amy Williams, played by Zoe Cramond. She was on the Zoom call. Kate Kendall, Lauren Turner. I'm guessing she's back in the next episode or two. Ned Willis, played by Ben Hall. I guess he's back in the next episode or two. Yashri Rebecca, played by Olivia Junker. She has come back. And Zima Anderson, who plays Roxy Willis. Why are they? Some of these are married, and why are they like giving them the not married name? I'm also pretty sure. Who did I hear? Didn't come up on it. But who did I hear right? Oh yeah, I read something the other day. They were on about. Well, obviously Jason Donovan in it, but they also said Gemma Donovan, who played Harlow, who's his daughter in real life, and Terence Donovan, who played Doug Willis, that they were going to be in it, like in the last episode or two. And I'm like, well, I know Jason is. So how can the other two be in it? Well, one's dead, and the other one hasn't long left. Although, to be fair, when I was on Instagram, I'm pretty sure when Jason arrived in Australia, um, Gemma picked him up, so she was there when he was filming. So who knows? I mean, I'd be kind of disappointed if somehow I don't know how they would act together when Doug died, like however long ago. I don't know. We'll find out. So I will trying to think, is there anything else I want to say about that? I don't think there's anything else, but I will most probably make a video tomorrow about the episodes. Yeah, so I'll see you then. Bye bye.